Hi, my name is Henry Weiss and I will be running to be your student body president this year. The main reasons I'm running are current government corruption ruining our school, massive overspending on useless projects, and transfers taking educational opportunities from perfectly good Berkeley students. I urge Berkeley to hear my message and support me. Thank you.
Woo! Henry Weiss, let's get him! Yay!
Hello candidates, welcome. Today you will be presenting your speeches about your agendas today to the student body. We have representing one side, Ryan Bendeling, and on the other we have candidate Henry Weiss.
My agenda for the student body would probably be to increase the number of field trips that are offered for the students so that they can apply what they learn in school in real life situations. I also want there to be more opportunity for students to choose the classes that they want. I feel like there's a lot of pressure from both the staff and the rest of the student body of students that have to choose more classes that they don't want to take, but because of that pressure. And I want students and staff to both put in the efforts to increase the ability of a relationship so that there's more communication between both and that they will both have a better time at school.
First, I'd like to address the transfer student, Ryan, who has no credibility when it comes to issues. He's corrupt, and he wouldn't know what he's talking about when it comes to Berkeley issues. Second, I'd like to address the fact that people are saying that I'm a transfer student, which is just not true. It's false, planted by Ryan, we know this. Next, my policies. I think that most importantly, we should get rid of all air conditioning, huge waste of money and resources. We don't need it, it's easy, it's gone, done. Next, no transfers. They are taking educational opportunities from perfectly good Berkeley students and throwing them out the window for no reason. The most important thing, I think, to a lot of people is their lunch hour. I'd like to turn that into a lunch 3 hours. I don't think that an hour is nearly enough to eat lunch. I mean, I've been there, I've eaten lunch, it's great, but you know what? I think we need 3 hours. And probably my most important issue is people who have cars, parking. There's just not enough parking space in Berkeley. So I think the most important thing we can do to fix that is to just bulldoze Hurley. We can leave a little bit, 25 yards, 15 yards, who knows, but I think that it's more important that we can park. So parking structure on Hurley is probably my biggest goal.
I am a devout supporter of Mr. Henry Weiss and all he has to say about the transfer ban. These transfers are coming into my school, they're taking my classes, they're taking my time with the teacher. I'm even on the waiting list for stinking algebra, and it's ridiculous. I tell you, it's straight ridiculous.
I believe Henry Weiss is extremely underqualified for the presidency, and his transfer ban is disgusting. Many of my friends are transfers, and I would be devastated if they were put back to their own schools.
I have breaking news regarding the student body election. I have just received very credible information regarding Henry Weiss's school history. It turns out that Henry Weiss is a transfer himself. This directly contradicts his hard rhetoric on transfers in the past. This is Marv Wimbledon with Student Body News. Breaking news! Henry Weiss just won the election. This is the biggest political upset of all time. And it's incredibly surprising because Henry Weiss was in the negatives in the polls.
I have just received news that my campaign has won the election for student body president. I'm thrilled with the result,
and I'm happy that my supporters came out in such great numbers to the polls. I've heard that we won by thousands of % by multiple sources, possibly the greatest election victory of all time. One of the major themes of my campaign has been togetherness. That's why I'm standing here at the Raven Field in Royal Oak High School. And in this next year is just going to be filled with improved relations with other schools like Royal Oak, and one of the greatest years Berkeley has ever seen.
Hello, Berkeley students. I would like to congratulate Henry on winning this election. I don't know what happened, but whatever did happen, I'd like to tell the Berkeley community to stay strong through this rough next year. And just remember, you always have a voice, and never let yourself be put down.
Breaking news. I have just received direct confirmation from a Royal Oak student that Royal Oak had a very strong influence on the election. Later today, we will have a direct interview with the student who told me this. What do you think of the Royal Oak hacking on the election?
So how do you feel about the Royal Oak hacking of the Berkeley student body election? Why would I even care?
What do you think of the Royal Oak hacking on the election?
Who?
Hey, over here. Are you a Royal Oak student?
Yes, I am.
Now, what exactly did you see happen?
Well, I saw some tampering, if I'd ever seen it. Some fella ran over, opened up the ballot thingy, took out all the votes for Ryan, and put a bunch in that said Henry on it. That's what I saw.
And do you know this student?
Oh, no. I just saw he had Royal Oak attire.
And do you know Henry Weiss?
Good old Henry. He's a fella of mine. He made me a friendship bracelet one time. I'm not wearing it right now because my mama cut it off, but...
All right, thank you.